So we'll see Pep Payne for game 1. TJ getting a solid lead.
Yeah, solid enough anyway, but that's, you can't be looking at percents in the same way when you're looking at someone like BCM, because it's more than just percent, it's about building up money.
Of course.
Cap will gladly trade an advantage situation where he can't get a lot of money reasonably for one that he can get a bit later and get a clean 100 to 150. Honestly, that's all you really need. But I don't know if that's necessarily all we're going to see, because I imagine Cap's a little scared right. I'm going to need a Jenny to land a good air strong in the next 10 minutes, please. My heart has taken enough stabbings today. As I was going to say, Cap is actually a little afraid of this matchup. I don't know what changed about it to him, but talking with him a bit, or that was more like, that's a bit closer to a Jenny Airstrong, but not quite paying off. Good idea, though. Good hustle. I don't know what it is about this matchup that Cap is concerned about. I believe it might be how disjoints have gotten different. Maybe Jenny down B specifically.
I believe so.
Okay. So if it's Jenny, if it's those things in particular, fair enough. Fair enough. That said, TJ is not necessarily using either of those tools too much. TJ is Jenny very much known mostly for up air conversions, which he is frighteningly proficient at. However, up air is one of the areas that actually got worse with Jenny in the update. It's still a very, very good tool, an extremely disjointed option to work with. But I'd also not killing nearly as early as I expected to. It's on Pepper. We are on Pepper right now, and Cap is living. Cap is chilling. Okay, so now okay, good. I was just about to say that now Cap needs to start concerning himself more with gathering money than relying on staying alive, because any straight hit like that would just kill him. As a BCM player, generally you need to learn when it's proficient, when it's much more efficient to try to get money and put your own survivability aside slightly. Sometimes you need to make that tough call, and it is a tough call. It's a very tough call, in fact. TJ's call is... Actually, I don't know what TJ's call is right now. He seems to be alternating a lot between skateboard and side B approaches, but as not doing much when Cap is knowing how to space himself around not only just the platforms, but being just above Jenny's reach. Jenny's up air might reach pretty high, but BCM's aerial movement options are also fantastic, also fairly high, and if Cap keeps taking advantage of them like that, if TJ keeps losing his advantage state like that, throwing out a fair slightly too late, then Cap's just going to take it, and he's going to take this game with a 3-stock.
We'll need to see some very serious switches, gameplay-wise, from TJ4 for this set to turn around.
That will need to happen. Not sure if we're going to necessarily see that, but that's what needs to happen. So where are we going next? I don't imagine... They are running it back. Why? TJ, you weren't getting vertical confirms that day. You were going for... Okay, you're going for... Trying to go for up airs now, but that's not what you were doing at all last game. Did you just remember what Pepper is here for? The stage people low ceiling should have vertical confirms? Otherwise, he was using his skateboard. He was using the skateboard really well, but it felt like something that would be more at home in, like, sector or space, where the ceiling is high enough to offset the side blast zones. The side blast zones on Pepper are fairly standard. We're seeing kind of standard play right now. Beautiful power shield into down throw from CPWMA. Right now, he realizes very much so that the first stock of BCM is... No, don't go for the call-out, please. Okay, go for the call-out, but don't hit it. He hit the call-out. Let's go, BCM, taking that first stock with a fair bit of money into his name. I don't know how much he's good. Ooh!
TJ hard punishing that missed recovery.
Beautiful punish. Beautiful punish from TJ. Ginny down strong is an excellent and very versatile tool. Not sure how well it's going to pay off, though, if we keep getting rough confirms like this. TJ, okay, now I'm seeing what TJ's game plan is. He needs to use those side B X's. He's using them all right, but he needs to use them more reclusively. He so far has been using them far too offensively. Not necessarily inherently bad, but in this specific situation, it's not what he needs to be aiming for. In fact, what he needs to be aiming for are more up air confirms, which he was getting in the beginning. And he's not going for grab strings either. I understand against BCM, against a grab like that, it would be a bit scarier, especially if he's just going to Hail Mary sell like this. That's the kind of terrifying presence that BCM will have.
TJ managing to keep Cap at the ledge here, just trying to get something off, just building damage, trying to take the stop. And with that up air,
yeah, with that up air, that's it. That's him off the top. It's a fairly even percent, but again, BCM rocking that money early on. Having a game plan to just build money means that these later stocks you can be a lot more aggressive, a lot more utilitarian with all of these tools that don't necessarily build money but result in fast damage payoff. Ginny, however, has that payoff in spades in isolation, but it's not going to mean much if you just immediately eat a forward air, a sold forward air at that. And in fact, Cap is building up quite a bit of money, already has enough for a forward smash sell. If he lands this F strong, it's already over, regardless of where he is on stage. But he doesn't need it. He tries to fire sale out of it. I don't know if that was just to get TJ off stage or if that was a misinput, but it worked out, I guess. He's now at a solid percent where forward air will be very destructive and hard to deal with.
here we're seeing Cap just try to keep TJ off of him while just trying to find some punish.
And there it is. Off the top, CPWMA taking that second game. Now, are we going to see another run back? Because if we're going to see another run back, I need to be sure that TJ knows where Ginny is proficient in this stage specifically. Namely, he needs to convince me that he was going to be using up airs more efficiently, up tilts more efficiently, up strongs more efficiently. Your aerial tools in Pepper should be used first. Okay, you could alternatively take Cap to probably his favorite stage. That works too. So TJ, it kind of makes sense that he would pick this in isolation because this stage's ceiling is extraordinarily tiny. And it doesn't help matters that the platforms raise insanely high. Like the height you're seeing right now, yeah, right there, that's max height. They reach to close to top platform height in isolation. So a Ginny string or something off the top is like far from a far cry for him to get. In fact, if he can make some sort of grab confirm happen, then he's going straight. But that said, if Cap's going to keep playing it safe in center stage and going for a forward throw sell, and look at how much Cap has been prioritizing building money in this circumstance. He knows that he doesn't necessarily need to go for the hard reads, the hard confirms, when he can go straight to a platform if necessary. So with this in mind, he can just focus on building money. Went into that next stock with nearly $200. Oh my goodness, the fire sale! He might have had to fire sale out of it, but he broke even. He broke completely even. Lost a bit of percent for it, and TJ also missed spacing that up air. That's gonna hurt him. That's gonna hurt him quite a bit. Unless he gets that confirmed, which he thankfully does. 3 stocks apiece, but BCM looking fine right now. has low percent and has a lot of money. Great power shield from TJ. I thought the spot dodge was going to screw him over a little bit, but thankfully it did not come into play. Instead, what's coming into play are basic jab strings, basic up air strings, which you don't need much more than that when you have efficiency on your side. Is he going to wall jump? No, he's not, but he makes it back anyway. By mere pixels, he makes it back. Any lower and he would have fallen straight to that blast zone. All that work for nothing. But the work already being shattered in his face. 2 cells in a row. BCM with not much money, but a stock to his name. Okay, Cap going for more confirmation sequences, trying to build up a little more money. Makes sense. However, I'm not sure if TJ's going to allow him too much more. Doesn't matter if he starts catching on now if he already has a 200 for a forward air. Does not come in with a forward air, comes in with a down air instead. Probably aiming to use this stock to more efficiently. Did that just happen?
Just walking into that.
Did that just happen?
Killing him at 90.
It just okay. I don't know what it is about this game that sometimes at top level play, the absolute worst option is the best option. Speaking of.
And that cross-up air strong will take it. 3-0 for Captain Planet.
He just swoosed right in. All right.
And it looks like this next set will be, just a second.